Hey guys, it's Morgan from Morgan's Dog Training. We're just relaxing out here on the Fox front porch as we're enjoying the wonderful weather that we have going on today. So I figured I'd bring you guys a quick video kind of explaining the graphic that I posted earlier, give you guys some more in-depth information about separation anxiety, especially during the pandemic. So, and Maddie's out here with us too. Maddie gets to go see Uncle Ian, the groomer, tomorrow, so y'all don't judge her interesting haircut. The salon's just opened, and you guys also may see a few sneak peek visitors from the window right next to us. So the biggest thing that I want to get into is that dogs are very schedule oriented, and right now we have kind of whacked their schedule up. Even within the last couple of weeks, I'm getting calls for private lessons for dogs having just issues with their parents being home all day, which seems kind of silly, but it's just the act of, messing up a schedule and not being in a decent routine. We're having potty accidents, dogs more stressed by noises and different things as such. So one thing that I want to get you guys really to do in the next couple weeks is to start practicing leaving your dogs alone so they can really gain the self-confidence that they need whenever our routines pick back up to normal and we're no longer just sitting at home. So, for example, I personally use crate training. If your dog happens to be a dog who has separation anxiety, sometimes crate training can be the safest thing for them, keeping them out of, digging or barking or chewing up walls. I've had that, or chewing up random things they can't find when, they're feeling anxious. Sometimes giving them the crate gives them a small den or cave-like area that they can really start, learn to relax in. But also it keeps them safe and it keeps your objects in your house safe. So for crate training, what I implore you guys to do is this week start to put them in the crate and leave them for small amounts of time, whether it be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then slowly build up to 20, 30, 40, an hour. Just start building on them being able to do things by themselves in their crates while you either go into a different room, maybe you leave to go get groceries or you go for a walk. But instead of them being right next to you all the time, go ahead and get them used to being separated from you for different amounts of time. One of my best kept secrets for crate training is to use some type of pacifier, is what I call it. Pacifier is some type of toy or treat that your dog only gets in the crate and nowhere else. That way they love the crate and they love this toy. So we use Kongs in our house because we don't, just have free-for-all Kongs everywhere. We'll stuff them with all kinds of different things. Carrots, hot dogs, Greek yogurt, pumpkin, peanut butter, coconut oil, anything that you can think of, leftover chicken from the day before. We get really creative with it, and we even freeze it so it's even harder for them to get. Then we put it in their crates, and it takes them, 30, 45 minutes to go through it, and it gives them something to do. Having a pacifier will really help your dog enjoy their crate because they're learning to do things and build confidence by themselves without you being right next to them. So I highly suggest you guys get some kind of, I know a lot of people who also love the Himalayan chews for their pacifier, just something that they are not allowed to bring out of the crate. So the second that crate door gets opened, your pacifier gets picked up. So another option if you have a super anxious dog already are things like thunder shirts. So this is a really big thunder shirt because this is for Braxton and he is scared of thunder. So, but it's also good for dogs with separation anxiety. So the thunder shirt kind of looks like this, and the whole aspect is that it kind of is tight around different pressure points that kind of help them. It's almost like a big hug, and it just kind of makes them feel a little more safe and comfortable. You can also, if your dog is, missing you, you can sleep with the thunder shirt so it really smells like you, and then give it to him before you leave. And sometimes that, just the smell of your pheromones being around can really help them feel a little more confident when you guys leave the house. So those are all really great tips. A lot of people also like calming treats. The thing with calming treats, hi Booby! The thing with calming treats is if they have melatonin in them, they kind of already have to be tired for them to start working. So just kind of look into what calming treats have the best reviews. CBD oil is really great. So I know a couple people who sell that. So if you guys need a good, reputable CBD dealer, just let me know. Is it called a dealer? I don't know. That sounds kind of bad. But also, some people use pheromones that you plug into the wall, the pheromones that calm the dogs down. You guys can leave the TV on so they can hear noises. You guys could leave radio on so they can hear, different types of noises. Some dogs like it when you cover the crates because it makes them feel a little more cave and den-like. You can think of all kinds of different ideas to really make your dog feel comfortable where they're at in their crate. And if a crate is not for you guys and you guys are past using the crate, I still would implore you to start practicing distancing with them. So put them in a room while you go for a walk, give them a puzzle that they can just have fun with, roll up some treats in a towel, give it to them in a different room, shut the door, and you guys go for a walk for 15-20 minutes. You can really go ahead and start getting back into that routine. So in a couple of weeks, when things go back to normal, you guys are prepared and set up for success, and your dog is going to feel more comfortable being left alone just like they were. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Feel free to reach out at morgansdogtraining@gmail.com. Also, if you go to morgansdogtraining.teachable.com, I have a free course called Intro to Canine Enrichment. It's a great course to just give you some great ideas to give your dogs to do when they're not right beside you. So for example, the one with the towel that you roll up a treat, that's in the Intro to Canine Enrichment. So it'll give you a bunch of different ideas that you can give them to do while you leave the room or go, cook dinner, whatever it is. So feel free to check that one out and let me know if you guys have any questions. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend.